There's a very large language barrier.
Barrier.
So
Fetish maybe towards like Western girls.
I was worried about food because
Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Everyone has their some kind of expectations or stereotype about other countries. Today, I'll be asking people how the reality is different from their expectations or stereotype. Let's get into it. Hello,
hello.
Hello.
Hi.
what is your name and where are you guys from?
My name's Michaela. I'm from Buffalo, New York, America.
my name is Sarang, and I'm from Ohio in America.
Okay.
My name is Feza. Actually, her name is Feza too. We are both from Germany, but we have Turkish roots. So my name is Noor, and I'm from Bulgaria.
Before you came to Korea, did you have any like good expectations about Korea?
The good things I think was the food. And I didn't get disappointed. I mean, obviously you have to pick like the right places and stuff, to get the best food.
Like there's a lot of restaurants here,
Yeah.
which is so nice.
Yeah.
Because like you can literally go anywhere and you'll find somewhere to eat. That's also really nice.
Yeah, lots of food options, lots of cafes. That's the one thing we've always been able to find.
Yeah.
I just heard like that it's like really safe for women in Korea, and I can confirm that. I feel like really safe here.
So like you can go out at night.
Oh yes. In the middle of the night, I can just go out for a walk or something without thinking about that something could happen.
Did you guys have any bad stereotype about Korea and was it true or not?
I was expecting more English speakers around. I noticed that in the more popular areas, like Itaewon, Hongdae, there are a lot of tourists, like a lot more English, but in our area, Dankook University, it can be very hard to communicate sometimes.
There's a very large language barrier.
Barrier.
So it's prevented us from doing more or just meeting new people.
But I did have the negative feedback already because I have friends who went to Korea. They told me that they didn't have like great experience, for example, with dating Korean guys. And they said that Korean guys have like a stereotype about Western girls.
Yeah.
And they said I should be careful when I come to Korea, especially if I wanted to date a Korean guy.
Oh, that's really interesting. What was the best stereotype that Korean guys have towards like Western girls?
I think there's this like fetish maybe towards like Western girls because of their like facial features, like big eyes, like nose, like sharp nose, and like they have this also like stereotype that Western girls are like easy. So as an easy, they'll be able to have like sexual intercourse with them like easily, basically.
Yeah.
I think that that's kind of like a false stereotype because not all Western girls are like that.
Yeah.
And because they have this stereotype, they kind of just go for it and treat Western girls. I mean, I've had experiences where they treat me disrespectfully.
Yeah.
Like touch you, and things like that. So here, like the clubbing culture is mostly if you want to have like a sexual interaction with a male or a female.
I just heard that Koreans are very respectful, but they are like more into their own stuff than interfering to other people.
Koreans are more quiet. We're loud. Like we're loud.
We're loud,
people.
extroverted.
Yeah.
We like to talk to people,
Everybody, yeah.
to everybody, like even people we don't know. Everybody here keeps to themselves.
Yeah, true.
Yes. In public transportation, there's no noise, and
No one
it's
says
very
excuse me. They
yeah.
just kind of like push their way through.
Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes it's hard because when we're walking, people walk wherever, and in America, like people walk on the right side, and here it's like you don't know what side they're gonna walk on, and
I mean, not that I personally experienced, but that I noticed is that like there's a lot of like plastic surgery going on here. And for me, as someone that hasn't done that kind of thing before, just kind of coming here, it's really vivid. And I think it's quite extreme, the fact that Korean people are like obsessive over, their looks.
Yeah.
Also, the style here is a lot similar throughout the entire place.
yeah.
Or all the places that I've been to.
I was expecting a little more extravagant fashion,
Yeah.
Because we're
but
fashion students.
fashion
too.
students,
really?
yeah. But everyone wears basic colors, like not many patterns, or
really?
very like loose drapey clothes.
I also thought that the food will be different. I expected that they eat pork here, but I didn't know that they eat that much pork because I can't eat pork, so it was first very hard for me, but it's okay now.
I was worried about food because I'm more of a selective eater back at home, so there's things that I don't eat a lot of, and I know that everything here is very spicy, like lots of spicy foods. Coming here, like planning for that, I was very stressed out. I didn't know if there would be a lot of food options for me.
I was worried about the heat because I don't do well in hot weather, and I also don't like sweating. And the humidity here is insane.
Very
I
hot.
hate.
Yeah.
I cannot stand the humidity.
I really hate it.
I just feel like I'm in a sauna every time I step outside.
Yeah, it's true. Is there anything you want to say more?
Well, I hope that, you know, whoever like foreigners that come to Korea have a great experience, and I'm sure they can find like the right places, you know, and meet like nice Korean people, because, you know, there's a lot of that. It's just you have to be kind of at the right place.
Yeah.
You know, as I said, like clubs and bars is more about like, you know,
Sexual thing?
yeah. So, you know, if you don't like that, then like going to clubs, as he mentioned, like university clubs and activities is like the best way to make Korean friends.
That's really true. Okay, thank you so much for the interview.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank
Of course not, thank you.